Breezy from VR Sports TX Gear here with you again for another tutorial video. This time I'm just going to go through how I get a bike set up. I am here at the Gearhead Car Club sitting in the new parking garage here. And I have everything set up I need right up here. So I'm not going to bother using the bike model for this demo because I don't need one. Same things are kind of going to apply. Alright, so what I've got here is a couple of different sleds, and from testing we've noticed that ones in the middle they'll work, but the parameters are a lot more tight in which they'll work, so ideally you want something a little bit flatter and wide. So Tech kind of came up with two varieties here. It's kind of hard to see it, but this one here is a kind of a wing shaped, but it's wider in the back than it is in the front, so that can give you a little bit better cornering. But what you're gonna do is take your sled and edit the position, or copy the position of my root here. Then I'm gonna edit the sled, paste it to that position, gets everything nice and centered. And then the guy who rides bikes a lot was telling me that in order for them to turn right, they kind of need to have root forward a little bit, so I kind of explained that. But anyway, we'll link this to the root by holding shift, click the other box, link. Just gonna move this up so that it's not in the ground. And in here I've got the bike engine parameters, config, sit adjust, remote, and a drive animation. Animation. Alright, there's the noise I'm looking for. Just had to reset the script. Just clicking to get the sit adjustment. This thing's kind of based on weight, so it will depend on where your animation is. You really want low hip height, so you can keep the weight low on the bike. A animation that's not made with low hip height might not even work for you because you just fall over. It depends on how heavy the base is at the bottom too. So. Alright. And right out of the box. Bike works. However, rest out of bike shell you wouldn't be using nearly that big. With some enormous truck. So let's scale this down to something a little more realistic. The wider you get, the more stable and the less bank you're gonna have, generally speaking. So now I got a narrower sled it wants to follow. So this is where we get into parameters. So when you open up this parameter script, you're going to see a bunch of numbers here. And these are the LO vehicle parameters. If you look in the wiki for the LS LSL or LL vehicle tutorial. It'll show you what all of these mean. But anyway, number 37 here is your vertical attraction. That's our horizontal attraction. I don't know, I'm not gonna bother with all those terms right now, but what it means to you is how fast it's going to try and snap back up. So if you want to tighten that up, if it's falling over on you, then make that lower. So I'm going to turn that to 1. And really small adjustments can make a difference here. So I'm just going to get that standing upright. So that already just made it snap back up. I still probably have more than 1. So just go back to that 37 frame. That about 85. That feels pretty good, but see how I'm sliding out a lot? It's like pushing out in the corners. I don't want that unless, I don't know, unless it fits the style of bike. I'll show you how to get more cornering out. So you're going to go into your parameters again. That was feeling pretty good, but we might have to adjust it after we mess with the source. So number 30 here is your linear motor velocity time scale. So basically how fast it accelerates. What this does with this system is induces the lean, so the more that's turned up, the more you're going to kind of slide into the corner. But if you have it really low, you're not going to get it back. So, I don't know, it kind of just depends. You can have it low, mess with other stuff a lot, and still get back. Okay, try 0.9 there from a 3.5. You can see I still got some bank, but not sliding into the corners as far. This is probably worth doing. Change the way your bike handles, so just adjust this position here. Copy this now. I'm actually going to switch this out real because it had the drive animation from the car. See bike. Alright, there we go. Yeah, bike. So really not too bad. I think you can tweak around in there a little more, but mainly it's going to be your shape of the bottom of your thing. Just as because your sled. So if I go flatter, wide. Should have less bank. Yeah. So that makes it really stable. But then, you know, you get that bank back. Like 180 parameters, and that back out somewhere between 1 and 2. So now I got a nice slow rolling bank. Another thing I like to do, just because your steering is better and you drive on tighter tracks, is try and get that down to about 6.5 or so. And do your other tuning based on there. And that's the number 30 parameter. Show you how to fix it. Go to config or I'll give it a name here, brake response. And still a little strong, but alright, another tip I can give you on these is when you edit it, go to your features tab, look at your bounciness here. A lot of the time with the vehicle, people will set these to 0, but I like to have just a little bit on these. And the reason for that is when you're using mesh sleds like this, you want it to bounce a little bit and not just go through the other part and get stuck. Another thing you can do to help more with that is just gonna unlink my sled here, hold shift and pull it up to make another copy of it. And press Control Z to bring it back to where it was. Select the other sled by holding shift. And click your root glass, link that all together. And now I've got a double layer of sleds. So not only do I have more weight on the bottom, which is good, but I also have an extra little chunk to contact, so if it kind of goes through one, it'll hit the other one and glide a little better. If you use really loose mesh for the contact surfaces of your car, then you'll be going through walls and getting stuck and everything. Anyway, I hope that helps. It's mainly going to be that number 37 and number 30 parameter. You're going to adjust and lower on the 37. Makes the bank return to center better, or more. So higher number, more bank, lower number, less bank. And then kind of the same thing with that 30 parameter, making that number higher is going to be more bank and more like sideways slide, and the lower number is kind of more direct throttle and steer. Hope that helps, and see you soon for another video. Bye-bye.